What's good? Told you. Told you. That's why I couldn't do it. That's why I can't do it. Larry Merchant, this is for all y'all fence riders. All of you race don't matter people, all the I don't want to talk about race in boxing, all of y'all people living in a little y'all are just chicken shits, man. Y'all are just chicken shits. That's what you are. A bunch of chicken shits. All of you cats saying, I don't see race. It's just why you always got to talk about black people and black fighters and the fact that black fighters don't get the same shots or are treated bad. You're just crying for none. And then they tell you what they think. Last black hope. Deontay Wilder lost. So now there's no future in the heavyweight division for black people. According to Larry Merchant. And dude, Larry Merchant is not just some Joe Blow. Larry Merchant was one of the main guys in HBO commentary and journalism in boxing for 30 years. Just told you how he felt about you. So y'all keep playing you guys just keep playing your harmonicas and grabbing little tap shoes and just acting like that shit, just acting like people that point that out are just making it up. The last black hope. Black folk whoop their asses every day of the fucking week. Every fight card you see, you got a black fighter winning on that fight card. Remember him of the infamous Larry Merchant. Man, Larry Merchant couldn't stand Muhammad Ali, couldn't stand Larry Holmes, couldn't stand Mike Tyson, couldn't stand Floyd Mayweather Jr. And Tyson Fury gets one big time win. They've been waiting on that shit since 1930. And they got it. So that's the end of the black. That's the end of the black fighter. And I don't even mind it from him. I just want to tell all you, I ain't biased. I see why I stops being biased. Yo, bootlickers. Y'all are the problem. You bootlickers are the problem. You bootlickers, get along ass people, y'all the problem. Y'all are the problem. Y'all are the problem. All y'all secretly rooting against Deontay Wilder, you're the problem. I hope you're happy. Does that make you happy, Mike Tyson? Does that make you happy? You're part of the team. You're part of the team, Mike Tyson. You're part of the team, dog. Right? You and Larry Merchant go over there and tap dance real about the end of the black heavyweight. Go ahead. Be happy. Go ahead, man. Clap up a storm, Andre Ward. You show is right, Mr. Merchant. You show is right, Mr. Merchant. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all don't see that coming? Y'all don't see that coming. Y'all truly, remember when Andre Ward said, I'm black and I'm white and I don't talk about race? Yeah, they do, though. They do. Yeah, if I was just 40 years younger, I would. They see it. Much love in that super chat, man. Where's that? Where you at now, man? What's he got to do? What's he got to do? Call you a nigga and spit in your water and make you drink it before you wake up about what these people think about? This is boxing. Now, to the trolls, how do you get out of saying that because Deontay Wilder lost the fight, that was the last black hope? There won't be any more American black champions. How do you get out of that? I'm waiting for the trolls to explain to me why that's not racist. It's not Deontay Wilder. He didn't say Deontay Wilder's a bum. He didn't say Deontay Wilder's not coming back. He said black fighters aren't coming back. Black fighters are not coming back. Black fighters. That's it for black fighters. What's up? I'm just wondering where you are. That's why I can't stand. I mean, I would much rather have somebody just be blatantly out there with it. So at least you know what they are, because Larry Merchant's just out there with it now. He's just out there with it because that's what he wants. That's not a logical assessment. That's not a logical assessment of the situation. Because four of the top five heavyweights in the world are black. So it's not a logical assessment of the circumstance. It's not remotely a logical assessment of the circumstance. Why is he so happy about the end of the American black heavyweight? They've been waiting for the end of the American black heavyweight since the beginning of boxing. We talked about that yesterday. They've been waiting for the end of the American black heavyweight from the beginning of boxing. They refused to let black people fight for that championship for a very long time. Well longer than they stopped any other weight class from fighting for championships. Joe Gans was a black champion in the lightweight division in the 1790s, or excuse me, in the 1890s in the United States, in the 1890s. That dude is old. That don't mean he's not telling the truth. What the fuck you mean? He's old. What do you mean he's old? Only thing old people do is tell the truth. What does the fact he's old have to do with it? He was young at a point too. You realize at some point in time, Larry Merchant was 22 years old and he thought that way then? And he was clearly thinking that the way the whole time he was at HBO, because you could tell how they covered it. They could tell he shitted on Roy Jones Jr. at every opportunity. What the fuck you think Chris Mannix is? Who do you think Chris Mannix is? You think Chris Mannix is any different than Larry Merchant? It's not a spit worth of difference between Chris Mannix and Larry Merchant. Not spit's worth of difference between the two, in my book. From what I see of the way that they behave, not a lick worth of difference between the two of them. What's going on, Omar C? Man, let me get the super chats. I'm seriously, man, I'm not even upset with Larry Merchant because I know that's what Larry Merchant thinks. I'm sick of y'all fence riding ass dudes. See, that's why I couldn't even do it, dude. I did Fanon International Boxing, right? Because I was going to cover the smaller weight classes. You know, as I was getting my channel together, thinking like, what was I going to do? First thing I wanted to do was videography and just make highlight videos. But then, you know, you get all these copyright violations. So I said, oh, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to talk, or I'm going to have to speak and talk about boxing. So I started talking about smaller weight classes and little guys and, you know, Mark Magsayo and little, you know, the smaller weight classes, just trying to do something, you know, different because there's a lot of people talking about the bigger classes. But I couldn't do it because I realized that the subscriber base that I was getting was racist. And they think just because I'm willing to talk about these smaller weight classes, that I'm willing to listen to you guys talk nonsense about black fighters. And I'm not willing to do it because you're not worth that to me. But you hear Larry Merchant say this, that tells you what the deal is. Because he just got carried away. He just got carried away and told the truth. He was probably fucking head over heels that Deontay Wilder lost. Just like the rest of you bums. Head over heel that he lost. Head over heels that he lost. But you know who you're riding with now. But you see who you're riding with. That's who you're riding with. Larry Merchant. It's ridiculous, man. And the treatment of Deontay Wilder has been ridiculous. Watch these dudes not even vote him into the Hall of Fame. Mark my words. Deontay Wilder will have difficulty getting into the Hall of Fame. Because these people in the Boxing Writers Association of America, that's Larry Merchant. That's Larry Merchant. Talking about he's old. What the fuck does that got to do with it? He is what he is. And he was that way when he was young. Arrogant, thinks he's better than the fighters. He doesn't see black fighters as Americans. He sees them as black people that he doesn't like, that he feels better than, and who he hopes fails. In my opinion. But you guys keep on, y'all just keep doing it. None of y'all bums are going to say nothing about it either. None of y'all bums are going to say nothing about it either. Go ahead and make your fucking videos about the Mikey Garcia fight and cover some little 105-pound people so your subscribers can like you. You won't even have the nuts to make a video about that. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are chicken shits is what you are. Bunch of cowards. Won't say a word about it. Won't say a word about it. He's an older version of a racist commentator, the same guy when he was young, same guy, same beliefs, same thing. You kidding me? You don't think that this stuff around Deontay Wilder has anything to do with the fact that he's a black guy? No, he's just a bum. And all y'all dudes making those videos about Deontay Wilder, tearing him down so you can get views on your channel, tearing down Errol Spence. Y'all are some fucking cowards. Y'all are some cowards and some bums, and y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. They can do whatever they want to do. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. It all led to that comment. Bandwagoning with a bunch of UK channels. Nobody knows Wilder. Wilder has these looping punches. It's stuff, man. You just sold him out, man. Just no more great American heavyweights. There will never be another Ali, thank God. There'll never be another Mike Tyson, thank God. There'll never be another Holyfield, thank God. And we definitely don't want no more of those Joe Lewis's or Jack Johnsons. We don't want any of that anymore. That's over because Tyson Fury did all of that when he beat that monkey Deontay Wilder. And y'all co-signed it. Every one of y'all co-signed it. Every one of y'all co-signed that. Fucking idiots. Can't see 2 steps, can't see 2 feet in front of yourself for the sake of trying to get some views on YouTube. Monkeys. What's going on, Crex and White? Y'all some monkeys. Wish they would scoop all y'all up. Send y'all somewhere. Ridiculous, man. Anyway, boxing conversations with Reggie Jones says, speaking the truth to these post-racial buffoons. Dog, they ain't just cowards. They're just cowards. I see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. That's what they are. Some 3 monkeys in a row like this. That's what they are. But Larry Merchant went on ahead and said it. Larry Merchant went on ahead and kicked you when you're down, huh? But you were happy when Deontay Wilder, didn't you? You jumped up and down for joy when Deontay Wilder lost, didn't you? Didn't you? Because, that means Fanon was wrong and 78 was wrong and all those LDBC guys, they were wrong. I really get to go to their chat now and talk bad about them. Meanwhile, they sell the narrative that the last great black hope. We ain't even never needed a hope. What hope did we need in boxing? We have the real thing. There ain't no hope. What do you mean hope? We don't have to hope whether there's going to be a black heavyweight champion from America. We just got to wait. We just had one for 5 years. He lost one and now it's a hope. How the hell is Deontay Wilder a hope? He defended his championship 10 times. And now he was a hope. Hope of what? Hope of what? Hope that he was going to hold on to a belt he already had? But y'all go ahead, man. Hey, next time, go ahead, keep rooting for him, okay? Keep rooting for him. Keep rooting for him. Keep being happy every time some black dude fails. And you be happy about it. You talk about how that car crash is going to ruin Errol Spence. He'll never be the same again. Oh, yeah. He'll never like they give a fat rat about Terrence Crawford over there at Top Rank. Like they give a fat fart, a fat stanky fart about Terrence Crawford over there at Top Rank. They don't care nothing about Terrence Crawford over there at Top Rank. If they did, they cared about Terrence Crawford would already be a star. Get out of here, man. Y'all, and you making them stupid ass videos. But yeah, does this make me mad? Yeah, that makes me mad. It makes me mad that I knew. See, out of it, there's a silver lining out of everything. Because that idiot that idiot Larry Merchant just pulled the wool off the whole thing. Just snatch the banner down and tell it for what it is. It's blatant, patent racism. That's what it is. That's what the attitude about Deontay Wilder is from guys like that. It got nothing to do with his technique. It's got nothing to do with his accent. It got everything to do with who he is and the fact that they don't want that to be successful. That's the problem with Deontay Wilder. That's been the problem with Deontay Wilder. And Larry Merchant's statement just proved it because he boxed him in with all black people. All black people. He said he's the last black hope. He didn't say Deontay Wilder just lost and Deontay Wilder will never come back. He said black heavyweight boxing will never come back. That American will never be the best boxer in the world because that's what the heavyweight division is, you clowns. Like I said in the beginning of it, nobody cared whether or not Joe Gans won a belt at 126 pounds. Nobody cared because he's this tall. And they'll be, hey, he's just this tall, whatever, he's a little dude. All you got to do is have him fight Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury will beat him. That's what that means. That's the significance of the heavyweight division. And you guys were so anxious and so happy and so like looking forward to this man failing and never looking at it in the grander context. And now you're probably going to come out with your excuses. Well, he really didn't mean that. He really didn't mean that. Merchant don't know what he's talking about for the... Hey, man, I don't care about the gloves and all that stuff, man. I'm telling you again and again and again and again. I don't care about the gloves. I mean, it's what it is. They're going to have a rematch. They're going to do it again. It is what it is. But the thing that I wanted to talk about in this, because I just heard about it, I just heard about it right before I came on. I was going to talk about the pay-per-view stuff. I want to talk about this because that's what it is. That's what it's been about with Deontay Wilder. That's what it is. That's why the Boxing Writers Association of America will give a Fighter of the Year to Vasily Lomachenko, even though he only fought one guy in his weight class that whole year, and Terrence Crawford unified a division. That's why you got guys like commentators and crap like that with pushing these pound for pound lists. They got 2 black people on them. I mean, look, what are you talking about? You mean you got all these little itty bitty ass dudes ain't nobody heard of, and those are the best fighters in the world? Eric Estrada, what's his name? Estrada and Soroy Vasai and Chocolatito and Takanaka and man, what? You're telling me of all of there's 17 American champions, like 11 of them are black, but only 2 of them can make a pound for pound list? And there's never more, they never managed to put more than 1 or 2 on them? Man, get out of here, man. Y'all get out of here. But y'all are okay with it. But y'all are okay with the treatment of Deontay Wilder. You are okay with the British dude ducking him and not giving him a chance to fight for the unified heavyweight champion of the world. And then whenever he does something halfway decent, you bums find a way to take it right back away from him. You try to find a way to take it right back away from the man. Chris Mannix. Chris Mannix a fucking joke. The pay-per-view numbers, first of all, the pay-per-view numbers from Bob Arum says 1.2 million, okay? So now the break-even point. Well, the break-even point is 1.1, so really he was a failure. So let me get this right. Deontay Wilder had to do 1.5 million pay-per-views in order to be a success, but Canelo Alvarez can do 1. You can be told he did 1.1 and he's the face of boxing? Oh, how is that? Well, we've got to look at the internal numbers from the companies. What was the break-even point for Canelo versus Daniel Jacobs, Chris Mannix? That was $45 million paid out in salary, right? Just in purses. $10 million to Gennady Golovkin, $35 million to Canelo. That's $45 million. What was the break-even point on that when you didn't charge anybody anything extra for the fight? They're spending $120 million a year on boxing, and they're not pulling in $40 million in revenue off of boxing. They're not pulling in $40 million in revenue off of boxing, but they got a $120 million budget. When is your organization going to hit their break-even point? Oh, but Chris, let me understand. Nah, Shade, let me see. Remember, it's 2 networks involved. Calm down. I'm not calming down for shit. Get the fuck off my chat. Okay? This dude right here, I'm not calming down off nothing except for calming down you to get the fuck up out of here. Don't tell me what I need to calm down about. You got some blatant racist over there at HBO who was a major contributor to the programming of HBO through years of HBO. Sit up there and say the Deontay Wilder loss is the end of called him a black hope. Called him a black hope. What are you talking about? The black hope to get what? You don't even own. They didn't even own anything. The 2 heavyweight champions of the world were 2 black dudes. One of them lose, and all of a sudden he was a hope? How the fuck is he a hope? How is he a hope? They're just telling you, dude, he just told you what he was thinking. And then Chris Mannix talking, and you guys coming back telling people, oh, Deontay Wilder only did 1.2 million. Now he only did 1.2 million pay-per-views. Now you're talking about break-even points as if you're an accountant that works for Fox. Well, I was told by a source that they were expecting between 1.1 and 1.2 to break even. Now it's a break even. Oh, so let me get this right. If his numbers do well, if he does 350,000, it was all Tyson Fury. If he did 300,000, it's a complete failure. If he does 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, then it's still a failure because the break-even worked. There is no scenario in which people like that will ever give Deontay Wilder credit for anything. And you guys need to stop playing middle of the fence. There is no middle of the fence. If you're middle of the road, you're working with them. That's what they are. You're working with those type of people who will, through their use of the media, tear down the reputation of those fighters. That is nothing but an attempt to continually tear down at Deontay Wilder's his reputation because he lost a fight. And they were tearing him down before it. But Deontay Wilder, but let's get this right. Deontay Wilder was a bum and a hype job that got exposed. But the guy that beat a bum who was an exposed hype job now has taken away all hopes from any Black American champion ever winning again. Which is it? Is either Deontay Wilder was a bum, or Tyson Fury beat a bum, or Deontay Wilder was a great champion and Tyson Fury beat a great champion. And now, therefore, since Deontay Wilder was such a great champion, there can never be another Black American that's better than Deontay Wilder, right? How does that even work? How does that even work? How do you have a guy that you say is a bum, Tyson Fury? You mean every Black American fighter ever from now forward is going to be a bum? How does that even work? What if is he a bum or is he not? He's both. It depends on what you're asking me. If he wins, he's a bum. If he loses, he was the best that you could ever have expected from a Black American fighter. And because Deontay Wilder lost, that's the end of all Black American fighters. Which one is it, you bozo? The answer to that is either one of them work, depending on which it is. Wilder is a bum. Okay. He's a bum. Wilder's a bum. Emperor Doo-Doo. Dude, your name is Doo-Doo, man. Who the fuck am I going to take you seriously, man? Your name is Doo-Doo. Fuck out of here, Doo-Doo. Doo-Boo, man. Your name is Doo-Doo, man. Come up here with no name like Doo-Doo, talking smack. That shit's too easy to pick on. Fuck out of here. Doo-Doo boy. Fuck out of here, man. Anyway, man. So, yeah. Can you believe it? Dudes jump up here with Emperor Doo-Doo. Man, I missed some of these super chats. I'm sorry, man, because that shit hits right close home. Cape from KC5 said, old ass might die tomorrow. He may not even see the 3. Hey, man, no, he's evil enough to live forever, dog. Straight up. He's evil enough to live forever. Kai Enigma said, I'm not watching interviews of old media anymore. Any Black fighter who interviews with old media is a fool. You have power, use it. Wake up, LDBC. Man, look, dude, you guys are fucking buffoons. Okay? You dudes are killing. You guys kill yourselves, man. I ain't never seen Black folk work harder to shut down other Black people, man. I mean, seriously. Y'all work double time to do it. You got the PBC, like this fucking moron, dog. I'm not even gonna say what your name is, you moron, but you're a moron, dog. And I was respectful to you because you were cool with people that said you was cool. But bro, you're a fucking moron. I've listened to every video you've done, and I've been subscribed to you for years, dude. I've been thought you were a moron, but I just never said nothing because, hey, man, I like to represent and people that, but you, dude, you're a fucking moron. Okay, I never seen that many people so desperate for other Black people to fail. Just desperate for it. Desperate for it. Man, y'all are some bozos, man. Just straight up, y'all are bozos. And you get what you deserve. And you get what you deserve. When you find out that your boy Terrence Crawford ain't really getting paid that money, that you think he's getting paid, and you see him a few years after he retires, okay, yeah. That's what you want, right? That's what you want. You want the PBC, you want a Black-owned business or a Black managed and partially owned business to fail. Badly. You want them to fail badly so you can get some YouTube views. Clowns. Clowns. They said, man, do please, man. Dog, as soon as you get 5 heavyweights and 5 good young heavyweights that want to fight and pick up the sport, dude, they'll be blasting fools out. The reason that there isn't a bunch is because like people are just playing basketball and football. That's it. They're playing basketball and football. That's it. Whatever. That's it. They're playing basketball and football. As soon as a cat sees, oh, I can make $50 million doing this. Dude, Deontay Wilder came off of a truck and got an Olympic gold medal, He didn't have some long amateur background. He didn't have people flying him from the UK to go train early in his career with Emmanuel Stewart. And he doesn't come from a country where we have subsidized training from national, from your national federations. He doesn't come from all that. He's just a dude who knows how to fight. And we got plenty of them. Okay, plenty of them. But what if they come, y'all just gonna hate on them? When they come, y'all just gonna hate on them. Find a way to discredit the dude. Man, shut up, you moron. You're a fucking moron. CJ Clever, you're a moron. That's what you are. Let me elevate your thinking. You're a fucking moron. You're a moron. Muhammad Ali went to the same high school as my mother. He is a kid from Kentucky. His name is Cassius Clay. He's a Black American boxer. He never claimed to be anything else but a Black American. He never represented anybody else other than Black Americans. That's who he was. That's the people he said he loved. That's the people that supported him. That's the people he fought for. Just because you want to give him some eulogize and spread him throughout the world does not change that he's a Black dude from Kentucky who my mother knew as a child. My mother knew him. My grandmother knew his mother. My grandmother knew his grandfather. He's a Black dude from Kentucky. That's who he is. His name was Cassius Marcellus Clay. He went to Central High School in Louisville, Kentucky. Shut up, moron. He's a Black American fighter. That's what he is. You get to own him just because you think he's a world symbol. He ain't a symbol. He's a Black American fighter. That's what he is. That's what he was. That's what his kids are. Fucking morons. You don't get to steal. You don't get to steal what's good from us and then just leave us whatever you think is raggedy. Elevate my thinking. Muhammad Ali is one of the grand examples of what a Black man that takes care of his business, is talented, and sets his mind can do, what he can achieve. That's what he is. He's from our neighborhoods. You don't get to take him and then leave us with Snoop Dogg. You got your fucking mind? Deontay Wilder is us, but Muhammad Ali is not? What are you talking about? How about you elevate your thinking? Is that how that works? Every Black dude that does something that's significant is no longer ours. He's the world's. But every Black person that fails or does something disreputable, that's our problem to deal with. We get our own bad, but we never get our own good. Is that the nonsense you're trying to pitch to me, fool? No. See that? Those are 4 autographs. See those pictures that Muhammad Ali, those are all autographed. And do you know what Muhammad Ali would do before he passed? If you were a Black American that he wouldn't do for you? He would sign it Cassius Clay to give you extra value. Didn't know that, did you? Y'all always want to make him like, oh, you guys didn't do shit. He don't count. Mike Tyson is yours, though. You can keep Mike Tyson. We'll take Muhammad Ali. No, you won't take Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali ain't never said nothing. He said the Viet Cong ain't never called me nigga. Y'all do. That's why he's an icon. That's why he's an icon, but a world symbol. And I don't give a fuck what you loved Ali for. You didn't love Ali. You loved an idea. The fuck out of here with your clown ass. Excuse me. I'm not in the mood today, man, because Larry Merchant is out there with that nonsense. Okay? And I knew it was coming. I was just like, who's going to be bold enough to say what is obviously out here? Okay? They ain't doing anything different than when they call me biased. I can have opinion based purely on my understanding of facts, but I'm biased. Somebody else can say something that is their understanding based on facts, and they are looking at facts. It's called a dog whistle. It's a dog whistle. Man, that dude just, man, whatever, man, with that dude. I mean it, man. I'm not in the mood, man. How you going to try to crap on all Black fighters? And this is what you get, man. And y'all rode for that. And again, I'm talking to Black people. Y'all rode for that nonsense, making all these videos, dude. Yeah, I got triggered. Hey, guess what? I got triggered. Here, watch this. Now you got triggered. Boop, boop. You're out of here. Get out of here, homie. Yeah, I got triggered. Yeah, I got triggered. Of course. You sit there and say somebody says something like that calls Deontay Wilder a Black. Oh, I didn't mean to block B&B boxing. That's casual damage, dog. That is, I meant to blow up that other dude. Oh, yeah, I blew up. It skipped me. I meant to blow you up. So let me blow you back. Let me blow you up. Okay, now you're the proper dude is blown up. And now I will go to B&B boxing. And you got to accept my apologies, B&B boxing. Okay, now you're the proper dude. Okay, let me go. Okay, you unhit him. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No. Oh, yeah. You got him right. Somebody fixed it for me. Thank you. For now, what do you think about Fox PBC and allowing that to even come to the show? Just wondering. That's what it is. I think they let him on the show. I think they let him on the show. There you go. Ali said he won. Hey man, look, look, man, cats always want to take credit for Muhammad Ali, and that's how it goes with black fighters. They love black fighters just as long as they're dead. That's how it works. These guys, those type of guys, have great reverence for black fighters as long as they're dead. Hey, Canelo is going to beat Henry Armstrong's record. Going to meet Henry Armstrong's record. The great Henry Armstrong. Yeah, as long as he's dead. I didn't hear you saying jack shit about him for the last 10 years. But if he's dead, hey, yeah, give him his credit when he's dead. The great Joe Louis. You know what I mean? Yeah, when they're dead. But when they're alive and doing it, that's a whole thing totally. That's a different thing altogether. You know what I mean? All different thing altogether. Hey man. Maybe they didn't know he would say that. Maybe they didn't know that he would say that. Who are my top 10 favorite fighters of all time? This is making us look bad. Just stop, bruh. First of all, who is us? And what is making us look bad? Moron, either I'm making myself look bad or that's it. This is my opinion. But if you think that makes me look bad saying that, then okay, you're just a coon. That's it. If you think I'm making you look bad by saying that I'm offended that somebody would say because called Deontay Wilder a great black hope, that I'm offended by me saying I'm offended by that is embarrassing to you and you're one of us, then you're just a bootlicker. That's all that says. That just says something about you. Doesn't say anything about me. But Mr. Paz or my favorite ones would probably be off the top of my head, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tito Trinidad, Guillermo Rigondeaux, Deontay Wilder now, because y'all clowns. Of the old school guys that I didn't see fight, obviously would be Henry Armstrong, Jack Johnson, Willie Pep, Bernard Hopkins, and Bernard Hopkins and Andre Ward. Those are the ones that just come to the top of my mind, are probably my 10 favorite ones. I'm not saying who I think the best are, but those are my favorite ones. But Deontay Wilder made the team because of y'all and all this nonsense. The black heavyweight championship is serious, man. It's a serious, important thing, man. It means something in the sports world. Y'all might not think it means anything in the sports world, but it does. Tyson, did I say Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson probably was at a point in time one of my favorite fighters, but it changes and moves because I watch a lot of old school fights. You know what I mean? Man, Deontay Wilder got hit by a punch that rocked him and he never recovered. Run it back. Run it back. Yeah, I like Carlos Monzon a lot. I like Carlos Monzon a lot. But I would put Salvador Sanchez ahead of Carl. If I had to do Carlos Monzon, I would put Salvador Sanchez ahead of Carlos Monzon. The what was he, 126-pound Mexican dude, undefeated in the early 1980s. Beat Gomez. That dude can fight, man. Then of course there's like Eric Terrible, like Eric Morales. I was a big Eric Morales fan. Love Eric Morales, man. El Terrible. Also, I like guys that ain't necessarily the best fighters in the world. I like Johnny Tapia a lot. I like Kasim Uma a lot. I like Errol Spence Jr. a lot. Yeah, King Hazy, I saw that. But I'm just not gonna go through a lot of that. You know what I mean? Because it just doesn't do any good, man. Right now, I'd rather harp on what Larry Merchant said. Because you guys it should be a wake-up call, man. It should be a wake-up call for you. Boxing does not exist. It does not exist in a vacuum. People don't just do boxing and then turn off the rest of their life and what they think about they don't just turn it off. Okay? What you believe in other areas will affect what you believe in boxing. And this idea that you guys I'm talking to black dudes that got channels and talk boxing. For you guys to think that you can just surgically separate boxing from the rest of the world, you're a fucking moron. And you're doing more damage than good. Just being Mr. Go along to get along. Because that could be more people saying something about it. Boxing is not such a big world that if you say something about it, things will happen. But if you go along with it, you fucking idiot, it'll continue happening. So just say something. You know what the deal is. You know what the deal is. You just won't fess up. But you need this guy to call Deontay Wilder a black hope. But then you're going to try to find some way. You're going to find some way to clean it up and say, he doesn't really mean what he said, or what you're getting from it. Yeah, what you're getting from it. What you're getting from it is different than Yeah. There you go, man. B&B, I'm sorry for blocking you on accident, man. Oh, drink more water. Deontay will bounce back no matter what happens. We riding for the champ. Yeah, but see, this thing, for me, drink more water, this isn't really even about it's not really about Deontay Wilder. It's not really about Deontay Wilder, man. That's why the channel is named Fanon, from France Fanon, the guy that wrote Blackface White Masks. Dude, I can't believe you guys don't see what's going on, man. I just can't believe you guys just go with this, man. For what? You're not making that much money off YouTube, so why? So people can be friends with you? Man, have some courage about yourselves, man. And say something about it. I know the only people that are going to make videos about this are going to be Fred. It's going to be Fred. Trill Boxing Talk's going to make a video about it. People at Blue Blood will make a video about it. People in the LDBC will make videos about it. But you guys ain't going to say anything. You're not going to say anything, but then try to do some counter videos to what these guys are doing. You guys are just worthless, man. You bring nothing to the table but a parasitic attitude. Where if I make a video, you're going to make a video commenting about the video that I make. BFTB will make a video about it too, obviously. So will KQKC. But maybe you think, what do you think you're going to get your money? Oh, I'll get my money if I be the apologist. Which one of y'all going to apologize for Larry Merchant? Is Fox going to apologize for Larry Merchant? Or whatever channel that was on? I honestly don't even know what channel was on. I just heard the little clip that I got. Everyone isn't willing to stand up for what's right, but I can respect you for speaking on something that bothers you. Man, I appreciate that, man, but it's just, man, come on, man. This is a scenario, this tool we have is something that can be used to highlight these things. And it is a way to counteract some of the great disservices and injustices that have happened in the world. Now, I say in the world because boxing is in the world. Okay? Boxers are human beings who are working and have a job. And if you mistreat somebody, you shortchange them, you exploit them, that is still exploitation, regardless of whether or not you think that it's not as important as somebody being exploited in a sweatshop or somebody being exploited because they're a female and getting paid less. It's just another example of the same thing. But you guys have the ability to speak up for and make these things be known. We got 535. Dude, look, I get 60,000 people that watch videos of mine every 2 days. It's 60,000 individual imprints on my channel that people come and watch. So I believe it. I know that when I say something, you fucking bozos hear me. I know you hear me, Chris Mannix. I know if I walk by you on the street, you know exactly who I am. Same thing with Mike Coppinger. Same thing with all of them. And we all have the ability to do that because we speak what we believe to be the truth. That's the advantage that we have over mainstream boxing media, is that we can talk and speak what we believe to be the truth. What good do you do if you just are another version of them, telling people what you think they want to hear or what they're willing to hear or what will get you another interview and get you a job covering fights on Sky? Oh, didn't think I saw that, huh? YouTube dudes going to ask for jobs so they can cover a small segment on Sky. And then all of a sudden you change from being somebody that is a straightforward, honest dude to talking straight out your backside because you're getting paid for it. Just be, dude, you don't have to do that. You do not have to do it. You don't have to. You can say what you think, and somebody will be out there to support you by saying what you think. And black people will be out there to support you if you say what you think and you're honest about what you're saying and you're consistent with it. You don't need them for that. You might need them for $1 billion to make $1 billion. Yeah, if you want to be head of a network or something, absolutely. But not this, man. Not this. You guys are selling yourselves out for nickels. You're selling yourselves out for nickels. Deontay Wilder didn't get 2 cents worth of credit the whole time he's been here, and they just acted. And I'm big on words. I'm big on words. When you say hope, he said black people have no hope. He's the last hope for black people in the heavyweight division. That's how I hear what he said. There will never be another Southern champion. What do you mean Southern champion? There'll never be another Southern champion. Are you trying to clean it up there? Something? But anyway, man, y'all do you, man. Y'all do y'all, man. And we'll hang out in the LDBC, okay? And I'll hang right here. That's why I was so thankful for the LDBC. Because I was like, I can't keep no channel of talking to y'all. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I can be talking, doing 4 videos a day, do 4 videos in the morning, have a live stream in the afternoon, talking about boxing if I had to deal with people like you. You just don't care. You don't think. You don't learn. You want to prove. You want to argue just for the sake of arguing. Don't have any bigger plan about what you're trying to do. And I'll be clear what mine is. I want black fighters to get the justice that they deserve. If they are the best, I want them to be known as the best. If they're not the best, if a fighter's not the best, then hey, they're not the best. Deontay Wilder lost to Tyson Fury. If Tyson Fury won and he's better than Deontay Wilder, So be it. That's what it is. He's better than Deontay Wilder. Okay? That's what it is. But the time that Deontay Wilder was knocking out all these people, defending the championship 10 times, none of that credit came to him. None of that credit came to him. The whole time he was there for 5 years of reigning. How many champions reign for 5 years? How many champions get 10 title defenses? Do you think Tyson Fury is getting 10 title defenses of that belt? Let's see. Prove it to me. 11 times. Let him get to 11. Just come on, man. They never gave the dude credit. Never gave Guillermo Rigondeaux credit. They didn't give Terrence Crawford credit. And half of y'all idiots get mad at me for telling people, Terrence, this is what you need. You might want to do to get the credit you deserve. Fight other very good fighters in the welterweight division. Oh, you hate Crawford. I don't hate Crawford. I want Crawford to be able to get the respect that I think he deserves. Deontay Wilder he didn't get the respect he deserves, but he damn sure got the money. Okay? And he got it through fighting people that other people thought would beat him. It is what it is, man. Oh, yeah, but see, here's the thing. Tony has said they were praying for him to lose to validate their hating. Dude, it was going to happen sooner or later. That's boxing. Unless you just retire and walk away, it's going to happen. If you have never lost, that tells me that you can still fight. If you've never lost, think about this. Think about this. If you've never lost, that's telling me that you should still be able to fight. Floyd Mayweather, if Floyd Mayweather Jr. never lost, and he was still the best welterweight in the world, he could have still kept fighting. And if he would have still kept fighting, he would have lost. Eventually, he would have lost. That's how that works. Rocky Marciano, only reason he never lost is because he retired. He quit while he was ahead. Everybody else lost. Ali lost. Klitschko lost multiple times. Tyson Fury's going to lose. Quite as kept, Tyson Fury should have lost the fight before last when his eye got gouged and they let him fight 12 rounds with it. Anybody else, they would have stopped that fight and he would have lost. Tyson Fury just got excused. Did you see my chats? Let me go to the comment section, man. I'm on one today, man. I can't believe that dude. I can believe that dude said that because I knew he thought that way. But it's still ridiculous, man. Talking about I'm embarrassing us, man. Get out of here, man. Give me 1 second. So I make sure, because I probably did miss a lot of super chats today because I've been going in on that ridiculousness, man. But y'all just, and there's the other attitude that some of y'all have. Y'all just like, well, of course we know that's the case, but I'm not going to cause myself any trouble by saying something about it. I know that's the case, but I'm just not going to say anything about it because, I don't want to rock any boats, and it's not going to make any difference anyway. So I think I'll just not say anything about it. So they won't say anything about it. And here, I'm telling you right now, if there's a channel that you hear about that didn't say anything about it, that tells you all you need to know. That tells you all you need to know about them. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I can't get it from here. Man, this is YouTube thing changed my way to view things, and it's hard to get to them. But I'm going to get to the super chats, man. I really do so much appreciate you guys, everything you guys do for the channel. I've been on one a little bit this morning because, that's some nonsense straight up. Larry Merchant just ain't going to kick. He ain't just going to kick Deontay Wilder when he's down. He's going to kick all black boxers. He's going to kick all black boxers to the curb. Everybody, all of y'all suck. It's it for all of y'all. Yeah, I missed a lot, man. Let me go through here, man. Brothers UK, so for 9, if I wasn't 40 years old, younger, I would. Yeah, Justin Marsh says, Bomb Squad. Yes, sir. And absolutely all day, every day, Bomb Squad. Boxing Conversations, Reggie Owens said, truth to speak, speaking the truth to these post-racial buffoons. Yeah, that's buffoonery. You know when there'll be post-racial? I will believe that we're in a post-racial area when they take that shit off of my birth certificate, when they stop putting it on birth certificates. Okay, when they don't have a designation for your race on a birth certificate, then talk to me about being post-racial. But if you got to tell somebody what race you're in the minute you're born, dog, it is very, very important and still in full effect. Omar C said, what up, Fanon? I listen every day. Don't comment much because I listen. I hope all black fighters fighting realize now what he said. You know that, dude. Exactly. Much love, Omar C. Analysis, CL, man. Much love in that super chat. Mr. Already. Most of these folks are conveniently blind to the truth. They don't want no smoke. Exactly. Exactly. Love it or hate it TV said, don't let them piss you off. Nah, screw them. We're always gone. Gonna have something to say. Yeah, but it's not Larry Merchant, because I know what Larry Merchant is going to say. It's the people that have supported the quote unquote downfall of Deontay Wilder that irritate me, because that's where it led to. And that was the reason for it to begin with. But, you know, hey, anyway, just keep on going with it, man. But yes, right. But you don't have to. That's not your duty as an employee to do that. I'm just glad Deontay Wilder is visiting the continent of Africa. I guarantee he will be rejuvenated in many ways when he returns. Bomb Squad, yes, sir. KP from KC said his old ass might die tomorrow, so he might not see the third fight. It's possible with all of it, my man. The Cali Enigma Sports Entertainment. I'm not watching any videos of old media anymore. Any black fighter who interviews with old media is a fool. You have power, use it. Wake up, LDBC. Yes, sir. Juniper P said AJ is a bum since he lost to 15. Wilder to 1. Yeah, that's too much like right though, man. You know, Boxing Conversations, Reggie on. Wilder jumped off the truck to the Olympics and beat a bunch of the Europeans and had 40 amateur fights with them boxing firearms. Bigots hate that, pretty much. And I can't believe they didn't sting Sean. I can't believe that didn't sting Sean a little. I don't. I can. B&B Boxing said, Fanon, can I get my wrench back? You got it. Drink More Water said, Deontay will bounce back no matter what happens. We riding for the champ. Let me hit this one more time. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I didn't. There you go. All right, so I think I got everybody, man. And I appreciate everybody. Salute. Somebody said there. Yeah, man, please. You be post-racial. Post-racial can happen, but you just got to get it off the birth certificates and all references of it. Then I'll believe that, dude. Come on, man. You have to tear down a house to replace the wall. You got to tear down the house to replace the foundation. Nick European, that's funny. Yeah, exactly. What's insulting is it isn't a downfall for Wilder, but he's trying to make us feel that way. Hey, Bert from Martin, it's all good, man. Ain't no worries. I'm gonna say what I say about that, man. But I've been on this boxing thing, very consistent about it. Very consistent about it. They love black boxers as long as they're dead. As long as they're dead and retired, we're loved. They're loved. When they're dead or retired, then it's everything is everything, you know. But that's my dad must have heard me speaking. He said, everything is everything. Appreciate you for not. Yeah, man. It's all good, man. Your wisdom and strength. Yes, man. We share the strength. But look, man, make sure y'all, I don't think KQKC is coming on today. So I'm sure y'all can find somebody else that's going to come on, man. I'm going to get off right on my time slot today. I appreciate everybody that came. Much love to everybody in the super chat. I'm more than likely going to do a live stream sometime tomorrow on Sunday. So keep a lookout for it. I don't like to bump heads with LDBC channels, so I've got to be kind of picky about when I do it, but I definitely do want to do one on Sunday, so I'll let you guys know. Also, we got the website coming, So keep your eye out on fanonboxing.com. That's coming out very shortly. And we'll have a lot of material over there and access to a lot of the stuff, the Patreon stuff via there, Patreon via that. So anyway, it is what it is. With that, I'm out. Peace. And you got, DB Month the Track. You have a good weekend as well. Peace.